a Roku and not an Apple TV, but you want to be able to get HBO Now right now. As of the recording of this video, there is a 3-month wait for everybody but Apple users to get HBO Now. But with the PlayOn private channel, you can access HBO Now. If you're not familiar with PlayOn is a server that you download to your computer, and you can actually use it to access a lot of different things on Roku, on Android, and even iOS devices. But for this purposes, we are showing you HBO Now. I'm going to jump into series just to show you that this actually works. I'm going to jump into Band of Brothers. Why not start at the beginning? I promise we won't show any mature content. And what this is going to do is pull the signal from my computer, which is running the PlayOn server, and play it through the Roku, and we'll see some HBO. See, it's loading. It's a little jittery to start with, but after it gets through its little fit, you're good to go.
We were in a store and a guy in that store told us to put our
I'm just going to
email.
go ahead and stop. But that is Band of Brothers, and I have tested this enough to know that it will play. Like I said, it does shift a little, but this is a pretty big workaround here. But to review, before we show you the computer setup, you are going to need a PlayOn server, you're going to need the PlayOn private channel, and you're going to need a Windows computer. Before that, you will need to sign up for HBO Now via an Apple Mac computer or iOS device or Apple TV. Okay, so let's show you how to do this on the computer, and we'll be on our way. Okay, so here we are in Windows. We've got a little checklist of things you're going to need to run PlayOn successfully. You need a Windows computer. You need a PlayOn server. You need the Roku private channel. And you need Flash to be updated. So, go ahead and Explorer. Make sure you're up to date on Explorer. If you're not, you're going to have to download the latest Explorer just to make sure everything works. You can buy PlayOn if you don't have it already. That's going to be according to these subscription plans. Or you can also sign up for just a couple of months just to give it a shot, especially while HBO is going and while HBO is only on Apple TV, by going to the blog, PlayOn.tv blog, and clicking on the HBO Now offer link. From here, you can actually sign up for a 3-month trial of PlayOn with Play Later, which is a DVR feature. Alright, now that gets you set up for a PlayOn server. You go to Get It Now, and you start the process. It'll ask for an email. You'll have to download the server, but just follow the on-screen production instructions. It will get you all set up. It's really not a big problem. You also need to add the Roku private channel. Otherwise, what good is it? So, you go to Channels here, and you go to What Do You Need? Or What You Need. And you're just going to scroll. And here you'll notice it says Roku View Setup Instructions. From here, you're going to click on Add My PlayOn. This This is going to bring you to your Roku account page where you're going to put in your email and password for your Roku. Now remember, this isn't your HBO ID. This is just your Roku. You will need your separate HBO ID in order to sign in for HBO Now. And you need to set up that HBO ID in review with an iOS device. If you've already got PlayOn, which we do, you go to PlayOn settings. You want to do a system check and make sure you are up to date, which you do right here. And you're going to go to channels and type in your password for HBO Now. You get your password for HBO Now when you sign up through an iOS, Mac, or Apple device. Type in your email. That's not actually my email, so don't even bother. But that's what you do. Press OK or minimize, it doesn't really matter. And you're good to go. After that, it's boot up HBO Now and enjoy. I hope this video was helpful. I think that it's exciting to be able to bring you a method to watch HBO Now on a Roku. If you don't have a Windows computer and you've got a Mac computer instead, I'm afraid you're not going to be able to use this method, but then again, maybe you ought to have an Apple TV. I've got one, and I don't have a Macintosh yet. But I hope this video was helpful, and if you thought so, please subscribe, share this with your friends, and check us out at www.thestreamingadvisor.com for more information. All of the links that you're going to need to do this setup, as well as some instructions, are going to be on the website and in the description for this video. Thank you, and have a great day. I'm Ryan Downey, the Streaming Advisor. Stream on, my friends.